Hey everyone, this is Rob, and today I have for you another Vectrex video game video. This one, Space Wars. Now, Space Wars has a lot of rich video game history. I'm just going to touch on a little bit of it. So Space Wars was based on a game called Space War, singular, with an exclamation point at the end, that was created in 1962 by a guy named Steve Russell at MIT. Now, Steve Russell created this game on a mini computer, which is really a very large computer. It's only mini in comparison to the very large mainframes which took up entire rooms, right? So Steve Russell creates this game with his hacker buddies, really, all together, for this PDP-1 mini computer. And because there's no real way to monetize that, and there's no way that you're going to be putting mini computers into arcades because they're so very expensive, they really just do it for the entertainment and for amusement. And the program for Space War ends up going back to finding its way back to Digital Equipment Corporation, who manufactures the computer, and they start including it as a kind of a demo program with the PDP-1. And that's how Nolan Bushnell, who founded Atari, first got into video games, because he played Space War, the 1962 version, and he created in 1971 the very first video arcade machine, Computer Space, which was based off of Space War. So you really have two arcade games that were based off of Computer Space. This game, Space Wars, which is pretty faithful to it, and the 1971 Computer Space, which Nolan Bushnell created. But the 1971 version, because the technology really wasn't there, he had to use black and white GE televisions and little dots to simulate what he was doing with, or what they did with the PDP-1. So this one in 1977 with Larry Rosenthal, because he had the technology, he created something called Vector Beam, and they were able to create a whole bunch of other vector-based machines like Starhawk, Star Castle, Cosmic Chasm, and curiously, one of the very first fighting games of all time, Warrior. That was a vector-based one-on-one fighting game that the system couldn't really handle complex graphics, so they just drew these two vector knights that would fight each other, and the background was actually printed on cardboard, and it looked pretty cool because it was kind of 3D. So you could move your little knights around and fight each other. So anyway, that was one of the very first fighting games of all time. So this game, Space Wars, is again just a clone of Space War, and it finally got a good port in 1982 because the Vectrex is a vector-based system. So, all right, so let's get into it. Let's take a look at the box here real quick. Space Wars. Let's see, it shouldn't have much of a story because it's based on not computer space. I keep saying that, but that's the Bushnell version of the Computer Space. No, Space War. I'm probably going to say it the entire time. I'm going to call Space War Computer Space. Anyway, all the thrills of the real arcade version. Who says there are no rules in intergalactic warfare? Pick your own bounce, expanded universe, black hole as you embark on a deadly dogfight. Be careful of the sun's gravity. It can destroy you as well. Play against a friend as long as you don't mind destroying him. So in the original Space War, it was a two-player game, and only a two-player game, and even in the arcade version of Space Wars, this game, it was only a two-player game. And the funny thing is, the Space Wars, the arcade version, didn't work on lives or anything. It worked on a timer. A quarter bought you a minute and a half of time, so you could play with your friend as much as you could, or get as many points as you could in a minute and a half. You can get so for $1 you can get 6 minutes, or for an hour you can get for $10 you can get an hour. So anyway, that was the arcade version. Now I'm going to go over the manual, but again, I don't suspect that they retroactively put in any story or anything. It says who's there no rule. Okay, so that's the same thing. And if you look at this is a very early spaceship. If you've played Asteroids, that is very much an Asteroids type of ship, and it's very obvious they based that on the USS Enterprise. So again, the original Space War was created by a bunch of nerds. They programmed in a real star map and gravity to the black hole in the middle of the gameplay of the playing field. So these are sci-fi nerds. That's why the ships look like that. That shows you how to hook it up. You know how to play it. And this is, again, there's a two-player version, so that's really cool. So the controls here, button 1 does nothing. Button 2 does hyperspace, which essentially is like a desperation button. You hit that and you disappear from where you are and you appear randomly somewhere else on the playfield. And I suspect that you can even appear in the middle of a black hole or right on top of a bullet. So it's just kind of like, well, I have no other choice. I'm going to die. I might as well hit hyperspace and maybe I'll live. Button 3 does thrusting. Button 4 shoots. Now, originally, the game had 2 buttons to turn left and right, but that's simulated by the joystick here. So how to play? So you can play either player one-player game or a 2-player game, and there are a whole bunch of different game variants here. You can see game number 1 through 7. If you're playing single player, some of it chooses the level of the opponent or the computer opponent. It's either beginner level, intermediate, or expert level. And then there's things that you can change where you can play with the sun's gravity or not. It's moderate, negative, or very strong gravity. And then the ship and laser speeds are all kind of dictated by the different game numbers. So essentially, it's the same game with some variants. So starting gameplay. Okay, so gameplay. Space War is a battle between 2 opposing spaceships and hostile space field. Each round begins with your ship appearing on the right side of the screen and your opponent on the left. In a 2-player game, the right control panel manipulates the right ship and the left control panel manipulates the left ship. Makes sense. Steer your ship with the joystick and thrust forward by pressing button 3. As you move around space, beware of the meteorite. It can destroy you. Button 4 fires lasers at your opponent. The laser may destroy a portion of the ship, but don't let a crippled ship fool you. The fight is to the death, so a crippled ship may fight back to win. So that's interesting. If you get hit, unless it's a direct hit, I guess, you can actually still continue to play. If it just grazes your ship, you just get, your ship can become a little bit handicapped, but still functional. Button 2 allows you to move you mysteriously on the screen to avoid being hit. Use it cautiously. It might put you in an even more difficult predicament. The sun is found in the center and can be deadly if you collide with it. Be especially aware of its gravity forces. Fuel and laser strength. Each new ship has a fixed amount of fuel and laser strength. As you travel through space and fire lasers, you are using up their limited quantities. Okay, I didn't know that. The quantity remaining for each ship is shown at the top of the screen with the left number representing the fuel and the right representing laser strength. Getting hit. Once a ship is destroyed, the score is shown and if fanfare is played. If no one has yet won the game, the next round is started. Scoring 1 point is awarded for each time your opponent is destroyed. The game ends when one ship has 10 points. Okay, so in this version you can actually play to a score. Restarting the game, blah blah blah, whatever. 90-day limited warranty, and you can order replacement overlays. So cool. All right, well, let's get started. I'm pretty excited to play this game. I loved Asteroids, and Asteroids was also based off of Space War, not computer space. All right. So you see 1982. So again, this is based off the Cinematronics version, but it adds 2 players. Oh boy! Whoa, whoa! Was that? What the heck? Did I already die? Oh, I'm the Enterprise. Oh my goodness! I'm getting rocked. Oh, I see. It's an. Oh my god! Oh, see, like I lost some of my thrusters. Aha, but I still won. Okay. I could see how this would be a very addicting, oh shit. Oh, I see the meteor too, which you can see how Asteroids could have come from this. The game Asteroids. Oh, you cannot shoot it? Oh, this Enterprise. I don't like the Enterprise as much as I like the other ship. Haha. 42. I don't know why the overlays. Oh shit. I don't know why the overlay is like not quite aligned with the center star there. Is there gravity? Doesn't seem to be. I was trying to get to. Man, this computer guy is ruthless. 62. I want to see if there's gravity. I guess it's not on. I'll try a different variant in a little bit. Jesus Christ. I think it would fare much better against a human opponent. Oh my god. This is actually... Oh, what? I don't know if he got credit for that or not. So this is actually one of the rarer video games for the Vectrex. Just like Fortress of Narzad. Oh my god, I wounded him, but he's still alive and killed me. One more point till he wins. Yes. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a Star Destroyer or something. Dude, this guy is fucking ruthless. Gosh. I guess he wins? Yep. Okay, so let's play a different... Oh, that's hyperspace. Okay, well now I can't do hyperspace because I'm injured. Yeah, okay. I want to reset, and I want to change the game type. Okay, I don't need to change that. Okay, so let's play one of these. Let me go back to my instruction manual here. So I want gravity. Let's do, fuck it. Let's go to game number 7, which is expert skill level, fast ship and laser speed, and the sun's gravity is strong. Alright, so that's game type 7. Let's go. Holy smokes! Oh, okay. I went towards the sun on purpose. That is ridiculously fast. Holy... You can't even play. It's completely unplayable. How can you even play? That's ridiculous. I wish there was an option for like strong gravity but like slow play. Oh no. What? I run into him and I die? He was already hurt too. I just ran right into it. Nice. Oh, shit. Did we both get... Yeah. God damn it. No, I guess he didn't get a point for me killing myself after he died. So it's 4-3, his favor. I'm gonna kill myself. I guess not. 4-4. I'm gonna try to shoot him and then kill myself. Okay, so it should be 5-5 if we both... Nope. So it only counts the first death. I can't even tell, like, whose shots are whose. Alright. Oh, God. Well, it doesn't count. It still doesn't count that. Okay, cool. These are really short matches. Son of a... Oh, still alive, still alive! Oh, we're both injured. No. Oh, he's still alive! That's crap. He got hit twice by the sun and still survived. Still winning, though. Got him. 2 away. That's funny how I got slaughtered on the easy level. Oh, son of a... Oh, I'm still alive. I keep forgetting, like, you can actually still live. Good, he died first. That means I get the point. Yep. Got it. Wow. I went on levels, on expert level with fast ships and lose every other way. Or at least, I lost the other way. Okay. You know what? I don't think there's much more to this game. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be. I think this is really, really heavily leaning towards 2 players to be enjoyable. I mean, not that that's not enjoyable, but it's still enjoyable, but I think it's a lot more enjoyable against an opponent. It's like Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter. Played all the time. Really into Street Fighter 5. You know, I've been playing Street Fighter, except for Street Fighter 3. I played Street Fighter 2 and 4 and 5. And I love it, but I can't stand playing the computer. Just don't even bother. It's like, it's just pointless. I like sports games, you know? I don't even like to play NBA Jam against a computer. Son of a gun. I really dig these old vector-based video games. I think, did they make Solar Quest? Not sure. Electronics is responsible for a lot of vector-based games. Oh, come on. So one of the 3 games I don't have remaining are Starhawk. Starhawk's in that list of 3. And that's one of theirs as well, one of the Cinematronic games. I'm missing Trimmer, Star Fox, Pole Position, and some other game starts with S, I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually really close to completing my Vectrex collection. Well, not counting the 3D stuff and the light pen, which I don't count. And the homebrews, which are never going to end, right? People still make new homebrew games. Okay, that's the end. Well, not a whole lot to the gameplay, but it is very fun. So if you have a second control panel, which I do, I suggest that you play a 2-player. When I next have a chance, I'm going to invite a couple friends over and see if we can have some fun playing Space Wars. So I'm not really sure this game's really worth the money for it if you're going to buy it, because it's very, very expensive. If you're going to complete your collection, by all means, it's super fun. But if you don't have it, so if you buy Space Wars, you better buy a second control panel, because that's really where the game fun is going to come into play, I think. So anyway, you know, I say that, but I want to play again now. I'm not going to play again. I'm not. But okay, that's Space Wars. If you have any comments or questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. All right. Till next time.